Om Shanti. Is my voice clear and audible? All right, thank you. So we'll begin with a short meditation. So sit back and relax. In the infinity of life, where I am, all is perfect, whole and complete. Each one of us, myself included, experiences the richness and fullness of life in ways that are meaningful to us. I now look at the past with love and choose to learn from my old experiences. There is no right or wrong, nor good or bad. The past is over and done. There is only the experience of the moment. I love myself for bringing myself through this past into this present moment. I share what and who I am, for I know we are all one in spirit. We are all one in spirit. All is well in my world. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. How is everyone today? So we've come to the end of this beautiful book. So we'll be completing this book today. Okay. Okay, that's great. Thank you. All right. So I'll share the screen with you. Second. Okay. So is the screen visible to everyone? Is the screen visible to everyone? All right. So let's begin. Okay. So yesterday we were reading about the story of Louise Hay, and it's been really inspiring to know all that she's been through, and even after that, she was able to learn how to, love herself and how to move out of it. So yesterday, the last part that we read was she had cancer, and she was about to be get operated for it. So, what she's saying is, if I had the operation to remove the cancerous growth and also cleared the mental pattern that was causing the cancer, then it would not return. If cancer or any other illness returns, I do not believe it is because they did not get it all out, but rather that the patient has made no mental change. He or she just recreates the same illness, perhaps in a different part of the body. So we had read this yesterday. I'm just repeating it again. I also believe that if I could clear the mental pattern that created this cancer, then I would not even need the operation. She believed that if she could clear the mental pattern that created this cancer, she would not even need the operation. So I bargained for time, and the doctors grudgingly gave me 3 months when I said I did not have the money. I immediately took responsibility for my own healing. I read and investigated everything I could find on alternative ways to assist my healing process. I went to several health food stores and bought every book they had on the subject of cancer. I went to the library and did more reading. I checked out foot reflexology and colon therapy and thought they both would be beneficial to me. I seemed to be led to exactly the right people. After reading about foot reflexology, I wanted to find a practitioner. I attended a lecture, and while I usually sat in the front row, this night I was compelled to sit in the back. Within a minute, a man came and sat beside me. And guess what? He was a foot reflexologist who visited the home. He came to me 3 times a week and for 2 months and was a great help. I knew I also had to love myself a great deal more than I was. There was little expressed, there was little love expressed in my childhood, and no one had made it okay for me to feel good about myself. I had adopted their attitudes of continually pricking on and criticizing me, which had become second nature. I had come to the realization through my work with the church that it was okay and even essential for me to love and approve of myself. Yet, I kept putting it off, rather like the diet you always start tomorrow. But I could no longer put it off. At first, it was very difficult for me to do things like stand in front of the mirror and say things like, Louise, I love you. I really love you. However, as I persisted, I found that several situations came up in my life where in the past I would have berated myself, and now, because of the mirror exercise and other work, I was not doing so. I was making some progress. So she's saying how she transformed herself, how she started self love. So she used to stand in front of the mirror and practice things like, I love you, Louise, I love you. I knew I had to clear the patterns of resentment I had been holding since childhood. It was imperative for me to let go of the blame. So she understood how important it was for her to let go of the blame. Yes, I had had a very difficult childhood with a lot of abuse, mental, physical, and sexual. But that was many years ago, and it was no excuse for the way I was treating myself now. I was literally eating my body with cancerous growth because I had not forgiven. So here we understand how important it is to let go, to forgive, because all these things that we hold on to result in all these illnesses that we face, like severe illnesses like cancer. So she understood कि कितना important है खुद को forgive करना, let go करना. It was time for me to go beyond the incidents themselves and to begin to understand what types of experiences could have created people who would treat a child that way. Pooja sister, could you please mute yourself? Okay. Um, So it was time for me to go beyond the incidents themselves and to begin to understand what types of experiences could have created people who would treat a child that way. So she actually started, trying to understand why the people who behaved with her like that, why did they do so? With the help of a good therapist, I expressed all the old bottled up anger by beating pillows and howling with rage. This made me feel cleaner. Then I began to piece together the scraps of stories my parents had told me of their own childhood. I started to see a larger picture of their lives. So then she started to, remember what her parents had told her of their own childhoods. With my growing understanding and from an adult viewpoint, I began to have compassion for their pain, and the blame slowly began to dissolve. So it shows how love and compassion can heal, the severity of any disease that we have. So how she worked on herself, how she dealt with all the things she had been through, how she understood, she tried to understand कि वो सब जो उसके साथ हुआ वो क्यों हुआ. In addition, I hunted for a good nutritionist to help me cleanse and detoxify my body from all the junky foods I had eaten over the years. I learned that junky foods accumulate and create a toxic body. This is also very important for us to understand what we eat. हम क्या खाते हैं उससे हमारे हेल्थ के ऊपर क्या अफेक्ट होता है. तो मेंटल फिटनेस भी इम्पोर्टेंट है और फिजिकल फिटनेस भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. So I learned that junky foods accumulate and create a toxic body. Junky thoughts accumulate and create toxic conditions in the mind. So it's all about the mind and body, what you feed your mind, what you feed your body. Like हम अपने mind को good thoughts देंगे, nutritious food अपने body को देंगे. So that is how we will heal, and that is what self-love is. I was given a very strict diet with lots of green vegetables and not much else. I even had colonics 3 times a week for the first month. I did not have an operation. Wow. However, as a result of all the thorough mental and physical cleaning, 6 months after my diagnosis, I was able to get the medical profession to agree with what I already knew. So after 6 months, she was able to get the medical profession agree with what she already knew, that I no longer had even a trace of cancer. Wow, this is so profound. Now, I knew from personal experience that disease can be healed if we are willing to change the way we think and believe and act. Disease can be healed if we are willing to change the way we think and believe and act. Wow, this is so profound that she was able to cure cancer, by self-healing, by self-love, by working on her self, physical and mental fitness. So it just shows how we can, cure the most diseases that, we think can't be healed at all, but we can cure it with working on ourselves, which is so important. Sometimes what seems to be a big tragedy turns out to become the greatest good in our lives. I learned so much from that experience, and I came to believe life in a new way. I began to look at what was really important to me, and I made a decision finally to leave the tireless city of New York and its extreme weather. Some of my clients insisted they would die if I left them, and I assured them I would be back twice a year to check on their progress, and telephones can reach everywhere. So I assured them I would be back twice a year to check on their progress, and telephones can reach everywhere. So I closed my business and took a leisurely train trip to California, deciding to use Los Angeles as a starting point. Even though I had been born here many years before, I knew almost no one anymore except for my mother and sister, who both now lived on the outskirts about an hour away. We have never been a close family nor an open one, but still I was unpleasantly surprised to learn that my mother had been blind for a few years and no one had bothered to tell me. My sister was too busyish to see me, so I let her be and began to set up new life. So you can see how, the challenges that she had to go through, they just didn't seem to end. So even after that, so much so much positivity in her कि पूरी book लिख दी उन्होंने about healing. So it's so inspiring for all of us. My little book, Heal Your Body, opened many doors for me. I began to go to every new age type of meeting I could find. I would introduce myself and, when appropriate, give out a copy of the little book. For the first 6 months, I went to the beach a lot, knowing that when I became busy, there would be less time for such leisurely pursuits. Slowly, the clients appeared. I was asked to speak here and there, and things began to come together as Los Angeles welcomed me. Within a couple of years, I was able to move into a lovely home. My new lifestyle in Los Angeles was a large jump in consciousness from my early upbringing. Things were going smoothly indeed. How swiftly our lives can change completely. One night, I received a phone call from my sister, the first call in 2 years. She told me that our mother, now 90, blind and almost deaf, had fallen and broken her back. In one moment, my mother went from being a strong, independent woman to being a helpless child in pain. She broke her back and also broke open the wall of secrecy around my sister. Finally, we were all beginning to communicate. I discovered that my sister also had a severe back problem that impaired her sitting and walking, and which was very painful. She suffered in silence and thought she looked anorexic. Her husband did not know she was ill. After spending a month in the hospital, my mother was ready to go home, but in no way she could take care of herself, so she came to live with me. Though trusting in the process of life, I did not know how I could handle it all. So I said to God, okay, I will take care of her, but you have to give me help and you have to provide the money. So after all this happening, she did not know how to handle it. So she said to God, okay, I will take care of her, but you have to give me help and you have to provide the money. It was quite an adjustment for both of us. She arrived on a Saturday, and the following Friday, I had to go to San Francisco for 4 days. I could not leave her alone, and I had to go. I said, God, you handle this. I have to have the right person to help us before I leave. On the following Thursday, the perfect person had appeared and moved in to organize my home from my mother and me. To organize my home for my mother and me. It was another confirmation of one of my basic beliefs. Whatever I need to know is revealed to me, and whatever I need comes to me in divine right order. It was another confirmation of her basic beliefs. Whatever I need to know is revealed to me, and whatever I need comes to me in divine right order. I realized it was lesson time for me once again. Here was an opportunity to clean up a lot of that garbage from childhood. My mother had not been able to protect me when I was a child. However, I could and would take care of her now. Between my mother and my sister, a new whole adventure began. To give my sister the help she asked for presented another challenge. My mother had not been able to protect me, she's saying, when I was a child. However, I could and would take care of her now. Between my mother and my sister, a new whole adventure began. To give my sister the help she asked for presented another challenge. I learned that when I had rescued my mother so many years ago, my stepfather then turned his rage and pain against my sister, and it was her turn to be brutalized. I realized that what started out to be a physical problem was then greatly exaggerated by fear and tension, plus the belief that no one could help her. So here was Louise, not wanting to be a rescuer and yet wanting to give her sister an opportunity to choose wellness at this point in her life. Slowly, the unraveling began, and today it's still going on. We progress step by step as I provide an atmosphere of safety while we explore various avenues of healing. My mother, on the other hand, responds very well. She exercises as best she can 4 times a day. Her body gets stronger and more flexible. I took her to get a hearing aid and she became more interested in life. In spite of her Christian Science beliefs, I persuaded her to have a cataract removed from one eye. What a joy for her to begin to see again and for us to see the world through her eyes. Wow, this is so inspiring. She is so pleased to read again. My mother and I began to find time to sit and talk to each other in ways we had never done before. A new understanding developed between us. Today, we both become freer as we cry and laugh and hug together. Sometimes she pushes my buttons, which only tells me there is something further for me to clear. My mother left the planet peacefully several years ago. I miss her and love her. We completed all we could together, and now we are both free. Wow, such a beautiful ending to this book. Okay, I'm speechless now. Okay, so the author has given a wonderful a message you can say. We could do it as a meditation towards the end. Let me see if it's there on this. Okay, so this is the end. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Each one of us, myself included, experiences the richness and fullness of life in ways that are meaningful to us. I now look at the past with love and choose to learn from my old experiences. There is no right or wrong, nor good or bad. The past is over and done. There is only the experience of the moment. I love myself for bringing myself through this past into this present moment. I share what and who I am, for I know we are all one in spirit. All is well in my world. So, this is really beautiful at the end, what the author has written. You can do it as a meditation. Deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. Deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions and returns to be multiplied. The love radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It is an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore, I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing. one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and that love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore, I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I love totally in the now. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I am a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. I am a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. And so it is. Thank you so much. Okay. So we've come to the end of this beautiful book. So I would request you all to turn on your cameras and share your learnings and takeaways. After reading her story, I feel like reading the book all over again to see that, after going through all those things, how she managed to write this book. तो अभी दोबारा पढ़ने का मन कर रहा है पूरा बुक फिर से. हाँ जी, रितिका सिस्टर. मुझे आप दिख रहे हो. हाँ जी.
Shanti.
ओम शांति सिस्टर.
Uh, I'm also speechless, sister.
Yeah, I can
I have
understand.
I have listened the whole her life story, but still I can't imagine how is she possible to write such a wonderful book.
Mm.
And I need some time to
Yeah,
collect
I
the points.
understand. Same,
Okay,
I understand. हाँ जी, श्योर
okay,
सिस्टर. अभी हम
okay,
फैमिली जैसे हो गए ना, तो आपको देखा तो पहले मैंने कहा आपसे ही पूछती हूँ. हाँ जी.
okay, no problem.
थैंक यू सिस्टर. ठीक है. ओके, I'll unmute रुचि सिस्टर. हाँ जी.
Om Shanti, sister.
ओम शांति सिस्टर. हाँ जी.
True, very true that we are speechless after reading the
Yeah.
last all the story of the author, and actually I read it earlier, this story
Okay.
of hers, and when I read it, I was like, रोंगटे खड़े हो जाने वाली बात थी.
मेरे हो रहे थे पढ़ते पढ़ते, I was getting goosebumps.
यस, तो पढ़ने के बाद इतना इंस्पायरिंग लगा कि मतलब आफ्टर सो मच ऑफ हार्डशिप्स शी स्टिल बीन एबल टू बी सो पॉजिटिव and bring good to others and write such a wonderful book and offer experiences. And ये अभी उनके डेथ भी हुए हुए बहुत सारे साल हो चुके हैं, और उसके बावजूद हम आज उसे पढ़ रहे हैं, तो वो आज भी इतनी रेलेवेंट लग रहा है सब कुछ. इसका जो आफ्टरवर्ड्स है वो भी बहुत सुंदर है कि कैसे उन्होंने अपनी लाइफ में लेटर ऑन भी बहुत सारी प्रैक्टिसेस की. 76 इयर्स की एज में उन्होंने डांस सीखा, बैले डांसिंग, और
Okay.
मतलब बहुत अच्छी बातें उसमें भी लिखी हुई हैं. तो वो सब बहुत इंस्पायरिंग है. और आज की जो सारी लास्ट की जो मेडिटेशन पॉइंट आपने पढ़े, दे आर, दिस इज सो गुड. और इस बुक को एक बार पढ़ने से तो नहीं लगता कि कुछ अभी इतना कुछ हुआ है, पर हाँ, चेंजेस स्टार्ट हो गए हैं. और सो इट विल बी ग्रेट टू रीड इट वंस अगेन. मतलब अपने खुद से पढ़ के उसको प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो ही मतलब हम अपना और चेंजेस जो है अच्छी तरह से लाइफ में लेके आ पाएंगे. थैंक यू. ओम शांति.
थैंक यू सो मच सिस्टर. हाँ जी, हाँ जी. बस इनकी स्टोरी पढ़ने के बाद ऐसे लगता है, if she could heal herself after going through so much, then anyone in the world can heal themselves, you know. It's
वेरी
just
ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू.
so inspiring. And I've read this book for the very first time. तो मुझे नहीं
हाँ जी,
पता था कि इस ये ऑथर की ये स्टोरी है. तो अभी पढ़ने
हाँ
के
जी.
बाद लग रहा है अभी दोबारा से पढ़ो कि अब समझ आएगा कि कैसे
क्या
इतना
है, कैसे करना है.
एग्जैक्टली, एग्जैक्टली
या
सिस्टर. थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू.
हाँ जी, थैंक यू. ओके, आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज राइट योर नेम. मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है, बट मैं आपको क्या बुलाऊं?
आ, मेरा नाम आयशा है बहन। आज मेरा दूसरा
अच्छा.
मोबाइल ना कुछ मिस्टेक हो
अच्छा.
गई,
हाँ जी, हाँ
इसलिए
जी.
इसलिए आज इस
एक्चुअली,
मोबाइल से ज्वाइन हुई हूँ।
ओके
हाँ,
ओके,
अच्छा,
नो
मैं
प्रॉब्लम.
ज्वाइन तो रोज होती हूँ, कभी कभी भाई में हो जाता है मिस,
हाँ
क्योंकि बाहर
जी.
जब रहती हूँ तो नहीं ज्वाइन कर पाती हूँ।
कोई
मैं ये
बात नहीं, कोई बात.
हाँ,
हाँ
तो
जी.
मैं ये कहना चाहती थी कि इतना आज जो लोग छोटी छोटी सी परेशानियों में इतना डिप्रेस हो जाते हैं, और ये जो ऑथर की जो उन्होंने इतना सारा सहन करके भी उसको इतना ब्यूटीफुल बनाया कि उससे हम लोग लेसन ले ले रहे हैं और अपने आप को चेंज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तो रियली बहुत ही बहुत ही ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग उनका जीवन रहा, जो हमको भी वो पाठ पढ़ा रहा है कि आज की लाइफ में आप लोग इतनी छोटी छोटी सी बातों में डिप्रेस हो जा रहे हो, इतनी बड़ी सिचुएशन होने के बाद भी उन्होंने हर चीज हैंडल किया। तो रियली
राइट.
बहुत अच्छा है। जैसा कहा बहन ने कभी कि इसको हमें दोबारा पढ़ना है, दोबारा पढ़ के और अच्छे से हम कर पाएंगे। फिलहाल तो इनके विषय में इतना ही हम बोल सकते हैं, आगे बोलने के लिए जैसे मुंह बंद हो जाता है, जबान नहीं बोल पाते। ओम
राइट.
शांति।
हाँ जी. ओम शांति सिस्टर. हाँ जी, थैंक यू सो मच. और इतना आज लग रहा है, कितने हम ब्लेस्ड हैं. बाबा हैज ब्लेस्ड अस कि हम सब इकट्ठा होके हमने ये बुक रीड किया है. So feeling so grateful today for everything, and for our reading community and reading club, that we got to read this wonderful book together. So thank you so much, all of you. Thank you sister. Hanji. Okay. Anuradha sister.
ओम शांति.
Om Shanti sister. Hanji.
It is a very beautiful book and a very inspiring book. और जो हम ब्रह्मा कुमारी इसमें सीखते हैं स्वमान की प्रैक्टिस करना, तो मुझे आज तक समझ में ही नहीं आया था कि ये कैसे वर्क करता है. तो ये बुक तो लिविंग एग्जाम्पल है अबाउट अफर्मेशंस एंड
Yes.
हाउ इट रियली वर्क्स. कि अभी इट्स वेरी इजी फॉर अस बिकॉज वी ऑलरेडी कनेक्टेड टू ज्ञान. तो ये आत्मा ने जब बुक लिखी, जब कोई ज्ञान था ही नहीं और मेडिकल फील्ड में ऐसे कोई चीजें थे ही नहीं कि वी कैन हील कैंसर फ्रॉम affirmations. So
राइट
it's very inspiring and we need to practice. कहानी के तौर पर नहीं रखना है, हम अपने अनुभव बनाने हैं, तभी हम इस बुक का रियल मात्रा में कोई लाभ उठा सके, ऐसा लगता है। एंड बहुत अच्छी कहानी थी एंड थैंक यू। और फिर ये ऐसी कहानी मैंने कभी नहीं सुनी रियल में।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, सेम। मैंने भी नहीं सुनी सिस्टर। सेम।
थैंक यू सो मच। और आपका
थैंक यू
जो
सो।
कम्युनिटी है, इसकी वजह से मुझे बहुत हेल्प हो रहा है, क्योंकि ऐसी कहानियां हम सुन के हम अपने पुरुषार्थ में आगे बढ़े। और मुझे तो बहुत बेनिफिट हुआ है ये रीडिंग क्लब्स। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सो मच, सो नाइस टू हियर दैट। थैंक यू सो मच बाबा का, कि ये शुरू हुआ ये रीडिंग क्लब। और मुझे भी लगता था कि हम कैसे करेंगे, हम मुरली पे कंसंट्रेट करें या बुक्स पे।
हाँ,
बट
हम मुरली पर ही कंसंट्रेट करते थे, लेकिन हम लोग
राइट।
कभी कभी अनुभव भी सिखाते हैं। और मैं तो लाइक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि आप कोई और अच्छी किताबें इंट्रोड्यूस करें, ताकि हम और भी लाभ ले सकें।
हाँ
एंड
जी,
और
हाँ
ये
जी।
जो टाइम है ना, ये जो टाइम मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। हमेशा हम ये टाइम में सोया करते हैं या फिर
राइट।
चाय पीते हैं, एकदम वेस्ट जाता है ये टाइम। और इस टाइम में ऐसी कहानियां सुनने के बाद तो नींद भी नहीं आती।
सही कह रहे हो आप।
थैंक यू
आई
सो
आई
मच
कम्प्लीटली
ओम।
अग्री विद यू। हाँ जी, आई कम्प्लीटली अग्री विद दैट सिस्टर। मैं भी इस टाइम पे यूजुअली आई यूज्ड टू स्लीप दिस आफ्टरनून टाइम। बट अभी आफ्टर रीडिंग दिस बुक यू फील सो पावरफुल एंड एनर्जाइज्ड। इतनी पॉजिटिविटी फील हो रही है। तो थैंक यू सो मच टू ईच एंड एवरी वन ऑफ यू। रियली बहुत बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। ओके। थैंक यू सिस्टर। हाँ जी, करुणा सिस्टर। हाँ जी।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति।
I have also read this book for the first time, and like everyone, I am also speechless.
Yeah, I think we all are.
This is
हाँ
so
जी।
inspiring story, and like Anuradha sister said, ऐसी स्टोरी कभी नहीं पढ़ी, सच्ची में कभी नहीं पढ़ी। मतलब इतना कुछ एक ही जन की लाइफ में हो गया।
सही
My
बात।
takeaways, my takeaways are from the meditation which we did at the end. I love myself for bringing myself through this past into this present moment, and how beautifully the author brought herself from her past into what she did at the end. She wrote the book, she helped others, is really commendable. There is only the experience of the moment, and like we always say, the power is in the now. There is no right or wrong, nor good or bad. The past is over and done, and we have control only on the present. Uh, the line which I like the most is, I now look at the past with love. I now look at the past with love, because if we complete all our works, like the author has said at the end, we completed all we could together, and now we are both free. If we complete everything in our life, then we are free, and we look at the past with love and choose to learn from our old experiences. Thank you, Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you. Okay. Shivani sister. हाँ जी।
सिस्टर,
ओम शांति। हाँ जी।
जो आज का टेक अवे है, जो ऑथर कहना चाहते हैं कि कई बार कोई ट्रेजेडी है तो वो हमें कुछ ना कुछ सिखाने के लिए, तो ये
सिस्टर, आपकी थोड़ी सी आवाज क्रैक कर रही है। बाकियों को ठीक से आ रही है या मुझे ही ऐसा लग रहा है?
वो सिस्टर क्रैक हो रही है आवाज उनकी।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, मुझे भी।
किसी और ने पहले सुनाना है तो वो सुना दें, फिर तब तक।
अभी आ रही है वैसे सिस्टर, अभी ठीक, इट्स बेटर
तो जो
नाउ, इट्स क्लियर। हाँ जी।
आज का टेक अवे यही है कि ऑथर ये कहना चाहते, जो भी कुछ चुनौती, तो वो हमें कुछ ना कुछ सिखाने, तो उससे कुछ ना कुछ एक्सपीरियंस गेन करके लाइफ में आगे बढ़। तो जो
हम्म।
भी
नहीं
जो
सिस्टर, कुछ है इशू आपके इंटरनेट कनेक्शन में। ओके, आई विल गेट बैक टू यू। इट इज क्रैकिंग अभी भी ना, कुछ है इशू। ठीक है, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू शशि सिस्टर, फिर बाद में शिवानी सिस्टर से करते हैं बात।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति सिस्टर।
My takeaway is today that, like author, she never lose hope in her life for a better life. So we should also take lesson from her. That difficulties तो आएंगे, situations तो आएंगे life में, but we should move on with positive attitude and हमेशा अच्छा सोचना है अपने बारे में. And one more thing that अपने आप से हमेशा बहुत 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 ज्यादा प्यार करना है.
हाँ जी।
And rest of the things leave on God. जो भी होगा बहुत अच्छा होगा.
राइट राइट।
And this is the takeaway. And
हाँ।
it's also very emotional story of her. And basically that the end part.
या, दैट्स ट्रू, दैट इज
And
ट्रू।
and like this books, means it is spiritual books, like you can heal my body, you can heal your life, and that is the power of now. ये बुक्स हमने कभी पहले पढ़ा नहीं है. द मीन्स जब से ये रीडिंग सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ है, आई एम रीडिंग इन दिस ग्रुप ओनली. सो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है.
हाँ
एंड
जी।
आई वाज आल्सो अवेटिंग फॉर दैट सेशन कि हाँ 3 बजे कब बजेगा.
दैट्स सो स्वीट। हाँ जी।
मतलब डेली कि हाँ 3 कब बजेगा, 3 से 4 का क्लासेस है. इट्स रियली इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरी एंड ऑल्सो इट्स अ गुड वर्क. कीप इट ऑन.
या, या, थैंक यू सो मच सिस्टर, थैंक यू सो मच। हाँ
ओम
जी, या वी
शांति.
आर रेडी। ओम शांति। ओम शांति सिस्टर। ओके, अभी राना सिस्टर।
Okay. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति सिस्टर।
Thank you for the lovely reading sessions. I couldn't share so much in this book as I shared in The Power of Now. I was
Yeah, we
listening
missed
to
you this
the,
time.
yes, yes. Thank you. I missed you too. But I was listening to the YouTube on because the timing was not appropriate for me. Really, this book is very, very beneficial too, and it's a beginning. I can see we attracted a lot of people in our life, and we made the wrong decisions because we lack self-love. We have to regain the self-love, and it's not it's a journey. I think we have to work on ourselves to reach this level of self-love and forgiveness for the self and for others. Yes, it needs some dedication, and I hope that we can all have this kind of the thoughts we manifest the positive thoughts that we have in our life in a very good way in all aspects of life. So
Yeah,
thank you. Om Shanti.
thank you. Om Shanti. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sister. It was nice to hear from you today. Okay. Urmila sister. हाँ जी। हाँ जी sister.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti sister.
Uh,
हाँ जी।
First of all, thank you so much. What a lovely book reading.
Yeah.
सच बताऊं तो मेरा जो टेक अवे है ना इस बुक का, वो बहुत प्रैक्टिकल है. मैं थ्योरेटिकली कुछ नहीं बताने वाली हूँ, इतना प्रैक्टिकल है कि इसका लाइव एग्जाम्पल हूँ मैं। आज से 4 years अगो, हाँ मतलब 4 साल पहले मैंने ये बुक कहाँ से ली थी वो मैं थोड़ा शेयर करना चाहूंगी। मैं दिल्ली में थी और दिल्ली में मैं कहीं ट्रैवल कर रही थी और मैं मेट्रो से ट्रैवल कर रही थी और मेट्रो के नीचे, जब मैं मेट्रो के नीचे मैंने ये बुक ऐसे नहीं लगी रहती है, रोड पे किताबें लगी रहती है कुछ बहुत सारी ऐसे मोरल बुक्स है या कुछ ऐसे मोटिवेशनल किताबें, तो आई लव मोटिवेशनल बुक्स, तो वहीं पे बहुत सारी रोड पे ना किताबें लगी हुई थी। तो एकदम से मैं, और उस समय मैं लास्ट 3 years से डिप्रेशन से गुजर रही थी, बहुत डीप डिप्रेशन से गुजर रही थी मैं पिछले 3 सालों से। तो एकदम से मेरी नजर पड़ी इस बुक पे, यू कैन हील योर लाइफ। तो एकदम से मैंने इस बुक को, और मेरे पास ओनली 100 रुपए ही थे और ये बुक मैंने 100 रुपए में खरीदे थे उस समय मेरे पास 100 रुपए थे और ये बुक मेरी नजर पड़ी और मैंने ये बुक 100 रुपए में खरीद ली। मुझे लगा कि ये बुक मुझे बहुत सच में मेरे लिए हेल्पफुल है, हील करेगी। और आने के बाद मैंने इसे पूरी किताब मैंने इसे पढ़ी। पढ़ने के बाद सच बताऊं तो मुझे इतनी हीलिंग हुई कि इसका लाइव एग्जांपल मैं हूं कि मैं लास्ट 3 years से वर्किंग हूं और बहुत अच्छे से मैंने खुद को हील किया इस बुक को पढ़ने के बाद, इनकी स्टोरी, राइटर की स्टोरी जानने के बाद। और इतनी मोटिवेशन, इतना हेल्पफुल रही मेरे लिए किताबें, ये बुक्स, मतलब कि आई कांट एक्सप्लेन इन माय वर्ड्स, आई एम टोटली स्पीचलेस अबाउट दिस ऑथर एंड दिस बुक। एंड थैंक यू सो मच। मतलब मेरी लाइफ को पूरा, जो एक लाइफ चेंजिंग बुक कह सकते हैं, दिस बुक इज लाइफ चेंजिंग फॉर मी एंड सो ब्यूटीफुल, सो अमेजिंग, सो लवली and so wonderful book
हाँ
and
जी,
so lovely. Thank you so much. So lovely. Thank you, Baba.
थैंक यू। ओम
Shanti.
शांति। थैंक यू सो मच सिस्टर फॉर शेयरिंग। और आपकी स्टोरी भी मुझे पता है, कितनी इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरी है आपकी, कैसे अपने आप को आपने हील किया है। तो
Hmm.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग दिस विद अस। एंड
सच बताऊं तो वन थिंग आई वांट टू शेयर विद यू, सच बताऊं तो जैसे इसमें हील लिखा है ना, तो मैं इस बुक को रात को भी सीने से लगा के ऐसे सोती थी। मुझे ऐसा महसूस होता था ना, मतलब कि इसकी वाइब्रेशन जो है ना इस बुक की, वो मुझे हील करेगी, बिकॉज आई वॉज इन डीप डिप्रेशन इन दैट टाइम। मैं इतने गहरे अवसाद से गुजर रही थी कि मैं बिल्कुल, मतलब मैं कॉन्शियस नहीं थी, बिल्कुल अपने आप में नहीं थी बिल्कुल भी। और मेरे पास इतने पैसे वैसे नहीं थे कि मैं काउंसलिंग वगैरह ले सकूं। ये किताब मुझे इतनी हेल्प की, ये 100 रुपए की बुक मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती आपको। मैं तो इस, जब मैं सोती भी थी ना, तो मतलब मैं इसको ऐसे हक करके सोती थी, जब भी मैं उठती बैठती इससे हक करती थी, इसी तरह से लगाई। तो अभी मैंने रिसेंटली, जब मैं हॉस्टल भी आई हूँ, तो इस बुक को अपने साथ ही रखती हूँ हमेशा ही इतनी प्यारी एक
दैट्स
बुक है सो सो
थैंक यू,
ब्यूटीफुल।
थैंक यू। और मैं कहना चाहूंगी, ये बुक तो मैंने अभी रीड की है, बट लास्ट ईयर मैंने आपका सेशन सुना था और आपकी स्टोरी सुन के ही मैं बहुत इंस्पायर हुई थी। तो थैंक यू सो मच सिस्टर फॉर बीइंग विद अस टुडे, एंड योर स्टोरी इज वेरी इंस्पायरिंग एंड वी आर सो प्राउड ऑफ यू। थैंक यू सिस्टर। हाँ जी।
मोस्ट
ओके, थैंक यू। ओके, सुजाता सिस्टर। हाँ जी।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति सिस्टर।
Hope I am audible.
यस सिस्टर, यू आर ऑडिबल।
Yeah. And like all everyone else's feedback about the book, even my feedback is that I don't have words to say something about this book. How good it is. How
someone
there is
needs to
some
mute
other
themselves, yeah.
yeah.
रुचि जी आपका ऑन है, आपका भी मैंने म्यूट कर दिया। हाँ जी।
Like everyone else shared, for me also, I don't have words to express my feelings about how good is this book. First of all, I feel grateful to author and you all for starting this book reading club and sharing this author's teaching to so many people in a good environment. So I would just like to give a small history about me, that we have received her first that blue book which she mentioned at the end of the chapter in around 2006, that we read, and then after few years, maybe around 2011-12, we got this book Heal Your Life, and we had been reading the book, the prayers, but somehow, as author says in one of the prayer, that everything I need to know comes to me, is revealed to me, and everything I want comes to me at the right time, space, and sequence. Similarly, now the transformation I am feeling after reading this book and the experiences I am getting is much more than what I got earlier. So in the I don't want to criticize myself or reduce my self love, because if that is the case, then I am not learning anything from the book. But maybe the right time is now. And with all of us like minded people reading together, sharing each other feedback, it has brought more transformation, and this may be the right time. Then I want to share my today's experience. Really, it is so surprising to me also that morning I read and made affirmations for abundance, that I am an unlimited being receiving from an unlimited source in an unlimited way and all that. And today is my one of my office colleagues' friend's birthday, so I went to give her a gift and wish her, and she gave me a beautiful gift, a beautiful necklace set with earring. It is so nice with stones, pink and white. It is really lovely. And she said that I have brought it some month back for your birthday, but somehow I could not give you. So today I have brought, actually ordered another one. But see, if you like this, you can take this. And it is really so lovely. And as given in the book, I accepted it joyfully, happily. And this was the real experience today I have got. Because morning only I did affirmation around 12, and I went to her at 2 o'clock. So, the overall from this book, if we believe, if we do the affirmations, meditations, exercises which she mention in the book, and change our subconscious seeds of thoughts and give it a sunshine of positive thoughts and remove the weeds of negative thoughts, then definitely we will experience all the good things as she has mentioned. And we have to first believe and do the work. That's all. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Hmm. Thank you, sister. So beautiful. Thanks for sharing with us. Thank you. Hanji. Abhi Ritika, sister. Hanji.
Yes, sister. Yeah.
Hanji, Hanji.
Yeah. The
Hmm.
writer has given a wonderful example how she has cured herself from the uncurable disease cancer. She has given that whatever we think or with whatever we uh, जानना चाहते हैं, मीन्स जो भी वो हम सोचते हैं उस चीज का असर हमारी बॉडी पे पूरा होता है. तो जैसे उसने राइटर हैज cured herself from this uncurable disease. First, like she has told that she has uh, stopped eating the junk food, and she has cleaned her body from the junk food. And means the writer has given wonderful experience which we can apply in our lives if we want to cure our life through from diseases. And the writer has also said that कि जो उसने ये स्टोरी जो सुनाई थी ना कि जो उसे चाहिए वो उसके पास अपने आप आ जाता है.
Hmm.
लाइक जैसे उसने उसकी अपनी मदर के लिए शी वांट्स द हेल्प एंड शी gave it to the universe and asked the universe and it came to her at the right time. तो ये चीज हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं अपने लिए कि इफ हमें कुछ भी चाहिए तो हम उसको पहले वी शुड गिव इट टू द यूनिवर्स एंड देन वी कैन गेट इट back also. And
Yeah.
in meditation, she has given that whatever I give, it will come to me multiplied. So why not I
Yeah.
give love, है ना? तो वो जो
Yeah.
चीज हम देंगे तो मल्टीप्लाई होके आ रही है तो हम गलत क्यों देते हैं सबको.
राइट. वो मल्टीप्लाई
तो
वर्ड बहुत उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे से यूज
हाँ
किया. इट रियली हिट्स यू एट द राइट पॉइंट कि आप
हाँ
जो भी दोगे वो मल्टीप्लाई करके आएगा.
हाँ.
That is
So
so
it's very motivating that we should give love and care to others. It will come to us automatically by multiplying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's
Thank you.
very
And
thank you.
thank you,
हाँ जी.
sister. हाँ जी. मुझे भी ऐसे even I am feeling that somewhere we are all blessed, and
हाँ
something we've given that we've got this, even we've given that positive, we
हाँ,
are, हम हम सारे भी इसी जर्नी में हैं, and I think we
yes,
should feel good about ourselves that this has come to us because of something we have given. तो मुझे भी अभी
हाँ,
वही टचिंग आई बाबा से कि हम भी
हाँ,
सारे ब्लेस्ड हैं टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस
हाँ,
ग्रुप।
हाँ, ये
तो
बुक भी मैंने भी ना हिंदी में खरीदी थी सिस्टर। तो
अच्छा।
लास्ट ईयर दिवाली के नियर मैंने ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर की थी, बट वो वैसे की वैसे पड़ी थी। और मैंने अपने सिस्टर को भी कहा, शी हैज आल्सो ज्वाइंड फॉर सम टाइम इन 1 or 2 क्लासेस, शी हैज परचेज्ड इन इंग्लिश। तो मैंने कहा कि व्हाई नॉट आई शुड रीड, बिकॉज अपने ऊपर रीड करो तो कंटिन्यूटी नहीं बनती। तो
राइट
आपने जब कराया तो हमारी कंटिन्यूटी बनी, और विद इन देखो कितने डेज वी हैव फिनिश्ड दिस बुक,
राइट
है ना।
राइट।
बट आई एम
सो ट्रू।
गोइंग टू रीड इट अगेन।
डेफिनेट, इवन आई एम गोइंग टू, अभी
हमें
उसकी
सबको एक बार दोबारा
डेफिनेटली,
दोबारा पढ़नी है।
स्पेशली स्टोरी पढ़ने के बाद तो लग रहा है दोबारा पढूं कि इतना सब
हाँ,
होने के बाद कैसे इतना पॉजिटिविटी कैसे लाई हूँ। सो ट्रू।
हाँ,
एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो
अप्लाई
ट्रू
करने
कि हाँ जी, हाँ जी, सॉरी आप कहिए।
अप्लाई करने के लिए हमें दोबारा पढ़नी पड़ेगी, बिकॉज जस्ट
राइट।
अभी हमारा ना, जो टेक अवेज हमारे थे या जो ग्रुप में मैसेजेस आते थे, वो ठीक है, रीड करके बस वही माइंड तक रहते थे। अगर हमने उसे प्रैक्टिकली लाना है तो उसे वी शुड डू इट अगेन अगेन एंड अगेन। जैसे एक टॉपिक ले लो एंड वी शुड वर्क ऑन इट, ओनली
हम्म।
देन इट विल बी एप्लीकेबल टू आवर लाइफ्स। जैसे उर्मिला सिस्टर ने कहा कि उन्होंने अपने लाइफ के लिए इसको अप्लाई करने के लिए शुरू किया, तो उन्होंने एक मोटिव लिया ना कि वी शुड डू इट एंड ओनली देन वी कैन गेट इट। तो हमें भी ये चीज करनी पड़ेगी।
राइट राइट। दैट्स सो ट्रू। सो ट्रू।
थैंक यू, होल
थैंक यू।
टीम ऑफ रीडर्स क्लब, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू बाबा।
या,
ओके सिस्टर। हाँ जी।
Om
ओके
Shanti.
ओम शांति। हाँ जी।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति।
Actually, regarding feedback, so I think all of my sisters have already gave the feedback for the book. So first of all, I would like to thank to this reading club and each and every member of the reading club, and secondly, all the team members or all the part our brothers and sisters who are joining on daily basis, and we all are learning from these reading club and learning from each other, and this is really beneficial. So it happened with me as well that I purchased a book but read 1 or 2 chapter and after that so stopped. So the feedback is only, and the next thing regarding the book, so we have, even I have read this book first time. I believe number of times if we read, and we will definitely get, every time we will get a new learning from this book. So that is what I want to share.
Definitely. Yeah, right. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you,
for
sister.
sharing, brother. Thank you, brother. हाँ जी। ओके शिवानी सिस्टर। हाँ जी।
ओम शांति।
ओम शांति। हाँ जी।
जो ऑथर ये कहना कि कोई भी हमारे पास कोई चुनौती आ रही है या कोई ट्रेजेडी होती है हमारी लाइफ में, वो हमें कुछ ना कुछ सिखाने आती है। जैसे उससे हम कुछ ना कुछ सीखते हैं और एक्सपीरियंस गेन करते हैं, और वो हमारी को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए आती है। अगर वो सब चुनौतियां उसके साथ बचपन में ना हुई होती तो, और वो उनको आप उसने खुद खुद का उसको पावर किया कि मेरे को इनसे बाहर निकलना ही निकलना है। साथ में उसने अपनी मदर को भी और सिस्टर को भी हील किया। और और जैसे उसने कहा कि चाहिए होती है, जिस समय पर चाहिए होती है वो अपने आप ही आ जाती है। तो उसको उनको चर्च में भी जैसे मेडिटेशन करवाने का मौका मिला, तो वो मतलब पहले से लिखा हुआ था कि वो होना ही है ना। और अगर वो सब ना होता तो वो तो वही वैसे के वैसे, पर वो उनके साथ ऐसे अच्छा होना था, मेडिटेशन करनी थी, उन्होंने अपने आप को हील करने के लिए इतनी विल पावर उनके अंदर परमात्मा ने भर, तो क्यों करवाना था कार्य आगे ऐसे। वही है कि, और उन सबसे बड़ी बात उन्होंने कहा कि पास्ट को रिलीज कर दो, कि उन्होंने फिजिकल रिलीज को भी में कहा है कि, तो मेन मकसद है कि अपने पास्ट को रिलीज कर नहीं रखना, होल्ड नहीं करना। तो और भी मतलब यही जो ग्रुप मैंने पावर ऑफ नाउ के लिए भी ज्वाइन किया था, पर वो मैं ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाई, यही हो पाएगा कि नहीं। तो अब लग रहा है कि नहीं, फिर से पढ़ो, वो बुक पढ़नी चाहिए। तो अ, खुद से पढ़ के आता, जैसे बाबा कहते हैं ना, मुरली भी घर में भी पढ़ सकते हो, पर जो संगठन का बल है वो नहीं मिल पाता। तो वही
राइट।
साथ में रीड करके सबके एक्सपीरियंसेस जो वो शेयर करते हैं ना, उनसे भी बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। तो मुझे तो बहुत हेल्प बुक को पढ़ के। और तो थैंक्स का और सारी और सभी जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं भाई।
हाँ
ओम
जी।
शांति।
ओम शांति। थैंक यू सो मच सिस्टर। मुझे भी पता है, मोर देन द रीडिंग, ये ज्यादा लुक फॉरवर्ड करती हूँ मैं। सबके साथ इंटरेक्ट करना, सबसे सीखना, दैट इज व्हाट आई लुक फॉरवर्ड। और आप मानोगे नहीं, मुझे भी अभी मैं मुरलीस पढ़ रही हूँ तो बाबा से यही टचिंग मिल रही है कि संगठन का बल है, संगठन में करना इट्स सो इम्पोर्टेंट। तो इट्स सो नाइस वी हैव बाबा's blessings with us. एंड थैंक यू सो मच टू एवरीवन। आप सब जो ज्वाइन करते हैं रोज, और रोज आप इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, तो इट मेक्स अस फील ऑल पावरफुल टुगेदर। तो थैंक यू सो मच टू ईच एंड एवरी वन ऑफ यू। थैंक यू सिस्टर। हाँ जी। थैंक यू बाबा। हाँ जी। ओके पूजा सिस्टर। हाँ जी।
ओके। ओम शांति सिस्टर।
ओम शांति। हाँ जी।
सबसे पहले तो पूरी ग्रुप में जितने भी मेंबर्स है, हम सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, क्योंकि जो सबके टेक अवेज होते हैं वो मुझे मुझे लगता है कि मैं इनके टेक अवेज को अपना बना लेती हूँ, मेरा इतना खास नहीं है। इसलिए दूसरा जो आर्थर ने जो अपनी पूरी लाइफ के बारे में बताया, उसका एसेंस देखा जाए तो यही कि वो जो भी उसके साथ में हुआ उसको उसने फॉरगेट भी किया और फॉरगिव भी किया है, जो थोड़ा सा इम्पॉसिबल लगता है मुझे, तो कि ऐसा ऐसा नहीं इतनी जल्दी मतलब नहीं कर पाता है हम, जैसे हम भी डे टू डे लाइफ में देखते हैं। मेरे लिए तो यही टेक अवे अच्छा होगा कि छोटी छोटी बातों में हमें इंटेंगल नहीं होना है, या कुछ भी होता है तो फॉरगिव कर दे, उसे फॉरगेट कर दे और भूल जाए। बाकी ओम शांति से, थैंक यू।
ओम शांति सिस्टर। थैंक यू सो मच। ओके। और किसी ने कुछ शेयर करना है? डज एनीवन एल्स वांट टू शेयर? ओके। All right, so we'll end the session, this beautiful session and this book. तो अभी नेक्स्ट बुक हमारी है द पावर ऑफ वन थॉट बाय बीके शिवानी सिस्टर। एंड आई थिंक अभी 2-3 दिन का ब्रेक लेके फिर हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। जैसे भी होगा मैसेज, वील मैसेज इन द ग्रुप। आई थिंक मोस्ट प्रोबेबली मंडे से करेंगे स्टार्ट द पावर ऑफ वन थॉट। तो इट विल बी नाइस अगर सब हार्ड कॉपीज परचेज कर लें। amazon और फ्लिपकार्ट पे अवेलेबल है इजीली। पीडीएफ भी शेयर करेंगे ग्रुप में। तो वही, अब 2-3 दिन बाद आपसे मिलेंगे आप सबसे। तो थैंक यू so much and looking forward to seeing you all again from Monday with a new book. And yeah, Karuna sister saying yes, we will be waiting. Okay, okay, Ritika sister, see you soon. See you from Monday.
Of course
Okay.
sister, we will wait for everyone.
Right, right. Same here, same here. All
Thank
right.
you
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you
thank,
so
thank
much.
you everyone. Om Shanti
Thank,
sister.
thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll see you all soon then, and lots of blessings to all of you. Okay, I'll just play a beautiful song and we'll just end the session then. All right. Thank you. Om
I will take chance to be who I'm meant to be. I won't let fear keep me from trying. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I won't live the life others expect of me. I want to be proud of who I'm becoming. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. Step by step, I will make my own way, even when others don't believe me. Brick by brick, I will build my destiny. I can't wait to see who I've become. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. 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 It's time.
Thank you so much, everyone. Om Shanti. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.